Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Breaker 2, and I've just been messing with the paint here on this patchwork Gundam of mine, which I think is actually just what I called it. I'm still using the Gundam Age 1 torso because, for among other reasons, now that I understand how the bonus point system works, I was able to get it up to pretty much current with anything else I may have. Basically, anything that says bonus after you have leveled it up, you have one bonus point to put into one of 3 or 4 categories. And the one that almost all parts share is, of course, hit points, so I dumped most of them in that. Still using the 00 Riser 7 Sword backpack. Believe I'm using V2 Assault Buster arms and legs. I'll go through the basic build, but some of the new paint abilities I have unlocked. Metallic, of course, and gloss are both there, and somehow I've managed to approximate a satin finish, which is just amazing in and of itself. Washing gives it a basically kind of a mud splattered look. Airbrush approximates, if you can see along the seams of the Master Grade Hyper Bazooka I'm using there, what used to be called back when I was actually paying attention to Gundam modeling, the Max technique. Basically, I believe he worked for Hobby Japan on and off. A modeler by the name of Max Watanabe came up with this technique where you start with a dark base coat just to make everything look a little bit more shaded and nuanced, but actually what it kind of makes it look like is dirt built up in all the various crevices, which, not quite my thing. Then there's chipping, which, as you can see, gives a different kind of stressed look to the various seams. And this, I'm pretty sure, is battle damage, because the more I turn it up, there's fractures and scratches in the shield, and what look like bullet holes, so that's a neat idea. But I'm just going to leave it clean and relatively shiny, so... But yeah, let's see what I am using for the record. I need to double check my EX actions and weapon before I move on. I'm currently using the Gundam X's two-handed beam sword because I'm trying to go through all the weapon types and get their EX actions. I've gotten single beam saber, double beam saber, whips, and spears. And there's two-handed sword, and of course, two-handed sword and brawling are basically the ones that I need to do next. I'm using a Master Grade Hyper Bazooka because it's about the best weapon I've got at the moment. Blue Destiny 2's head, which is level 6. Again, a lot of bonus points to throw into that. Likewise, the Gundam Age 1 Normal's torso. Yeah, I'm using V2 Assault Gundam's arms, V2 Assault Buster Gundam's legs, 00 Gundam 7 Sword G's backpack, and still using Johnny Raiden's Gelgug's shield, because at level 7 it's about the best thing I've got. So we're going to take on the next stage now. And the next stage is Orbital Ring 1, Orbital Maneuver. Let's see how badly I get beat up, especially since I'm... See, I see the Archangel. There's only one challenge reward, which is Twin Blade Base H2. Some kind of booster increase module is the best thing. Plastics, GP, and the regular Twin Blade base make up the other options. So, okay, looks like I'm going to have a 00 Riser 7 sword on my side, which, heart's not broken. Also, I believe I equipped Trans Am Burst as my burst action on this, so bunch of new options we're going to try out, see what I can do. Okay. Yeah. Looks like God Gundam and Riser, so... And that is a mobile armor. Which mobile armor is that? Hermit Crab, I think he said? Okay. Let's bazooka it. Bazooka's a verb now, because I say so. Hit it with the Vizpers, and one of my favorite options, micro missiles. let's see. Trans Am, healing, bazookas again. Okay, I can't really reach it from here. Bazooka's not actually a great option for this because it doesn't target lock when you're just firing. So I'm basically going to have to rely on my EXs and possibly explode a lot, but I didn't mean to use that. I meant to heal. Let's Visber you and Micro Missile you. And Bazooka you, because I could actually just do with the invincibility frames at the moment. So, you will not see this for probably a month, but what I was watching the week that I recorded this is Awesome Games Done Quick just ended yesterday, and oh man, that is great to watch with a game you know, because I thought I was decent at Super Metroid. Kinda not at all, relatively speaking. Okay, let's see if I can bazooka it. Let's see, where... Ah. This should actually be pretty effective, yes. Oh yeah, let's... I should be using this. Okay, next target, the other claw. More bazookas. More tackles, and Trans Am Burst. Let's see how it does. Good enough. And good enough is good enough. Incidentally, thanks to some help from Guangstar, I figured out why I could not S-rank that one field capture mission from last week. I was doing too well. I was killing everything too quickly and not getting enough points to make the ace appear. So, if you're having trouble with that, with stages like that, give them some chance to let the ace show up. Okay, good. I got the Twin Blade Base H2, the booster thing, etc. So, that is my one and only Twin Blade Base High Grade 2, so I will have to reserve that for something fancy. As you can see, I've been doing a lot of grinding since I last recorded, was trying to get the Zeta Plus C1, finally capitulated and just made it out of Zeta Gundam parts to save me time. And the booster, which plus 5% booster and plus 1,000 thrusters. Not bad. So now more space. Since I didn't get anything significant out of that, we may as well just move on.